is wild. I mean, it just goes so fucking deep.
It goes so deep, and you're seeing it right now with Trump.
Why the fuck haven't they released the files?
Why haven't they released any of the files? Why is all the COVID information kept for 75 years? Why is that stuff locked up forever?
Why does nobody give a fuck about that?
It's not that they don't give a fuck. There's too much. There's too much to pay attention to. There's climate change. There's UFOs. There's Ukraine. There's Hamas. There's terrorist cells.
I think we just
There's
sent
an open
some more
border.
money. We just sent some more money, I think.
That's what it is.
To Ukraine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this border bill that they're trying to pass, 80% of the money does not go to the border.
Yeah.
What a great idea, guys. It's not like there's a crisis of
Good
people
job,
coming
guys.
in. We have no idea who these people are.
What is the whole bullshit about wanting to cut the fucking fence? And
I don't know.
And Abbott's sending the.
I don't know, but here's some more bullshit. A lot of this it seems like it's manufactured on both sides, because there was a gentleman who went down to the border and said, all y'all talking about how there's a fucking fight about the holes in the border. Let me show you how many holes in the border there are. Like, what they're talking about is blocking this one thing. You can go a half a mile this way and there's an open door. Half a mile this way, there's another open door. He's like, it's wide open. All they would have to do is go further down that way.
So it's just a
and
fucking talking point, just to sting the one side.
I would imagine that it is a great point of contention that is used as a political volleyball. And they're just knocking it over the fence back and forth towards each other.
But the real problem is, like, wasn't there a guy that's on a terrorist watch list that's on that they had that said, "You'll know who I am"?
Yeah. Not just one. That was one guy, but they've caught guys. Caught guys,
and there's a lot of
come through.
Those like of age, military age.
Right, but you can dismiss some of that because those are the people that they send, because those are the young people that can get jobs, that can send money back home to people that are deeply impoverished.
Yeah.
Look, I get it, man, and I think you probably are the same way. If you were living in Guatemala on a dirt floor and they told you that if you go to America, they give you free food and they put you up at the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City.
Give you $1,000 credit card.
And if you beat up cops, they let you go.
It's fucking crazy.
They beat the shit out of 2 cops and they no bail, just right out.
And you see them walking out?
Yeah, giving the $2.
Yeah.
Giving the double fingers to the camera. Yeah, the whole thing is wild, and it's almost like there's an engineered decision. Like, it's a decision to destroy so much of what makes America great.
Well, there's one individual who's worked pretty damn hard at that. George Soros.
Oh yeah, he's a fascinating character.
He spent millions of dollars, billions of dollars on local elections.
Yeah, on local DAs, including the DA in Austin. Yeah.
I mean, California, that's a big problem. People are, crazy theft, and getting let out same day. They're committing crimes, getting let out. There's no prosecution. There's no nothing.
Yeah, and it seems to be a decision, a conscious decision to destroy things. And I don't know what the end game is. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Well, destabilization.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I think that's like a deep conspiracy about the deep state and the cabal and people pulling the strings.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. That's why if there is a way that RFK could get elected, to me, that's where the hope starts, that things can change and get better.
But is it even possible? Is there a real path for an independent to become the president?
Well, if
because the Trumpers are not going to vote for RFK. The Trumpers are going to vote for Trump, and that's a giant percentage of the population that is not really hip to what RFK is talking about. And they like him over Biden, but they don't like him over Trump. And Trump is their man. Trump is the guy that's been in there before. He understands how it works. When you see what he was doing in terms of the economy was doing much better. We weren't involved in all these world conflicts. Whether you like him, like Chamath from Facebook. What was this guy's name? How do you say his name again? Brilliant guy who was doing this thing. He was saying the right message but the wrong messenger. Like, Trump's policies were good, but coming from him, nobody wanted to listen to it. But the things that he was talking about with deregulation, things he was talking about in terms of dealing with international conflicts, and he was right. He was right about how to handle ISIS. He was right about a lot of these things. But the people that believe in him, they're not going to vote for anybody else. They're all in on Trump, and they think.
Yeah, but what if it's Weekend at Bernie's, Nikki Haley, and
RFK Jr.
RFK Jr.
Well, if that happens, RFK's got a chance. if that happens. But there's a lot of dummies out there that they think that Nikki Haley's the solution.
No.
And she's not. No, there are a lot. And I've seen a lot of like left-wing pundits that are talking up Nikki Haley.
Well, they don't want Trump. That's
no, they don't want Trump. But also
they went to New Hampshire and voted in the primary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fucking wild, man. It's just
politics it's like you said. I mean, unless you take the money out,
yeah,
we're fucked. It's a two-party system.
Yeah,
it's going to be the same bullshit. You can't. I don't know why. Tell me why Election Day isn't a national holiday, and why is it racist to say you have to have some form of identification?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Why can't you have a day? It's a fucking national holiday. Everybody go vote. We're going to tally it up on the same day. We have some faith in the voting machines. You know, unless you're a veteran overseas, there's no mail-in ballots. Or unless you're, you know, you can't, you're bedridden to some extent.
Jamie, I'm going to send you something that's hilarious. I love memes.
They're the best.
Memes are my favorite thing of all time. But this one, I saw this one, it made me laugh so hard.
Was it from Tom?
No. This one wasn't from Tom. This one's just randomly from the internet, but it's so perfect. Don't let Trump cheat. Demand voter ID and paper ballots. Don't let Trump cheat. It's so funny. The internet is so funny. They're so funny.
It's undefeated.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Undefeated.
They're so good. We need them. God damn it, we need